Okay, so I have some good news coming out of Britain. The British military is going to compensate service members who were kicked out simply for being gay. So, to the article, the British military kicked out gay people for years. They may finally get some justice. Gay military personnel thrown out of the UK's armed services are set to receive up to £70,000, or around $89,000, in compensation for what the Labour government's defence minister called a moral stain on our nation. Thousands of British military personnel were discharged between 1967 and 2000 because of the military's anti-gay policy. The ban on gay service members saw soldiers jailed, stripped of their medals, and denied their pensions. Defense Secretary John Healey said his government was determined to right the wrongs of the past and recognize the hurt that too many endured. An estimated 200 to 250 gay service members were discharged each year over the life of the ban. Exact figures aren't known because proper records weren't retained. The £75 million compensation fund will be formally introduced by Healey as he leads the debate on the issue on Thursday in the House of Commons. LGBTQ+ vets have been invited to attend in the public gallery. An independent review commission last year found evidence of dozens of cases of homophobia, victimization, mistreatment, and intrusive investigations, The Guardian reports. One former member of the Royal Navy admitted having sex with another man while on leave to avoid being blackmailed. He said after the admission he was dragged from my bed by naval police the next morning and humiliated by being marched off the ship in front of the entire ship's company. The man was detained at a naval installation for months without legal representation, made to do degrading menial tasks, and in the end court-martialed based on violating the age of consent at the time. His partner was 19. Which makes me wonder what the age of consent was at that time. The discharge led to my parents disowning me along with the rest of my family. Depression and long self-destructive behavior, including alcoholism, because I had what I thought would be a confidential conversation with my divisional officer confessing a sexual experience I had whilst on leave. Well, that was your first mistake. Vets dismissed because of the ban will be eligible for a flat payment of £50,000. Further payments worth up to £20,000 will be based on the severity of their treatment at the time. They'll also be eligible for restoration of their rank and the reason for discharge amended. In the Defense Ministry's announcement of the plan, Healey said, "We have to listen to veterans." And that's great that they're being compensated for being treated absolutely horribly. Because, I mean, I don't know what the sexual assault rate for women is in the British military, but I would think that it's high enough that they should probably concentrate on that instead of consensual sex. Because if it's anything like the U.S. military, it's abundant, and they should probably be concentrating on the non-consensual shit before they attack people for, having adult relationships with other adults. Anyway, that is all I have for this video. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.